Noticed that as I've gotten closer to 40 and further away from 20, that little things have started to ache and creak inside of my body, specifically my right knee and then the right hip flexor giving out, and then I've just had this shoulder and a little bit of elbow achiness for close to 20 years now. So during my baseball career, specifically as a pitcher, I'd get a lot of arm, shoulder, and elbow, just more than ache, just absolute pain. And I got into the really bad habit of taking a ton of ibuprofen before every game I pitched. And that was once a week. And that started to really affect my health adversely. I was afraid of some of the long-term damage that I would be doing, not only to the muscles and to the joints that I was stressing, but also to my system and to how it was processing that. I was young and I didn't know any better, and then as soon as I did, I stopped, but that was also at the tail end of my career. So moving forward, I really began to look for something that I can take to keep the inflammation and pain under control without any long-term damage to my system. So the first time I was introduced to Nanoprin was right after I did a charity ride, and I rode 600 miles in 48 hours. It was around the clock 2 days, so you can only imagine the type of aches, pains, and inflammation that was happening in my body. And it was the day that I finished, that I was handed the product, and I was planning a 2-week minimum of recovery time. And I already knew that I wasn't going to do anything like ibuprofen or any type of chemically produced drug, so I took the Nanoprin, and within 4 days, I felt back to 100% myself. I was back into yoga class, I was off for my first 6 or 7 mile run, and I couldn't even believe it. And I think I'm in good shape, but I just felt so good right after that, so the recovery. And then of course, I had it, and I wanted to continue using it, and now it's just a part of my regular routine. I will take two specifically, every day, and then when I have big, heavy training days, 100-mile rides, or just heavy athletic, heavy endurance days, I'll take more than that, and I haven't felt better in my life. And the big piece that I've noticed, the big change I've noticed in my body is with my right hip. I kind of just resigned to having hip flexor pain forever. I just thought it was going to be with me. And so it was a cool side byproduct that I took the Nanoprin to help with the recovery from the bike ride, but since then, the pain has gone from 8 to like a 2. It's barely noticeable now, and that's the only thing that I've changed in my overall health practice is taking Nanoprin.